Hello everyone, this is DPixel71 and welcome to my first video of Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of Exclusive Age. This is technically my first ever Dragon Quest video I put on the channel. Well, technically I have Dragon Quest Heroes, but it's a spin-off, not a main line game. So this is my first video, and this will be my last game I'm gonna show off for this season. So basically, Ape Escape 2, Rune Factory 3, Harvest Moon, and Dragon Quest XI will be my last game I'm gonna show off before I take a break. And also, to be honest, I kinda, how can I put it? Yeah. The beginning part of, I started playing this, and funny thing happened. I did an update again for my recording update, or my recording software, try to see if it works. It didn't. And the worst part is, it changed the download format, saying that, like, it was just one program that automatically downloaded the next version of the game, or the software, and so I had to look through my downloads folder, or my recycle folder, to find it. Luckily I still have it, so oh wait, create a new one. So, well, let me just show you one feature. The Dormant Crest. Dormant Crest feature allows you to attempt your adventure with and write a harsh requirement in place. You may have these restrictions removed after church at any time, so don't be afraid to try it. You can always change your mind. Select a Dormant Crest restriction you wish to submit to yourself. There's no fleeing from battle, which you can't flee from the fights. No matter how brutal the battles are, you must see through to the bitter end. You cannot spend your gold on items. You have to get them by whatever you can acquire from chests or monsters or quests. You cannot equip any defensive items, so you have to make the most of any spells, skills, or items can boost your, survivability. You can get half the normal monsters, normal numbers of experience points for battling baddies weaker than yourself, and sometimes none at all. Target tougher enemies to level up. All enemies with your character will be tougher than usual, making the quest more a quest a test of your combat skills. Only hardened warriors need apply. And unapproachable embarrassment will plunge you at every step of your adventure. No telling when this critical application might flare up next. Shypox? Okay, so we're going. I found the default name is the Luminary, but let's just go with the Smash Bros. Name. 11. B-E-N. Yes. And let's just confirm this. Yes.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Several years later.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Alright, so let's start moving ahead. I'm not going to talk to every town people in this game because all the towns in this whole world is big. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off on top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, remember, if you ever need some advice or stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press the the square button and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the control stick to change the direction you're facing. It's pretty handy. It's a pretty handy little trick. Trust me. Oh, so you can press the circle button to just jump, and the square button to look at the map. And oh wait, there's a time? I didn't know there was time. Okay. 11. Seeing you, my dear Gemma, all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know? No, you're grown-ups now. And that means going to the tour and offering your things. Now it's time for you were on your way. Head on top and give praise to the spirit of the land. Then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you ever unsure on what to do next, press the triangle button and select Party Talk. The mayor might have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, 11. My little boy all grown up. Now be sure to look at the mirror. You hear? The thing, you've been inseparable since you were tiny. And here you are about to climb the tour together. And if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog got more sense than any of us. Oh, off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine. And I'll be back to make such a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Alright, let's keep going.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh! Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way!
Just zoom in the flying face. Alright. If you don't have any spells, you can't use AMP. Okay, see? Sandy attack B. One more.
Phew.
Okay, we got 6 coins, 6 experience points. And for some odd reason, chest fall out of nowhere to show us a medical herb.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Alright, let's continue our adventure. Why did anyone die doing something like this just to become an adult? Cobblestone tour. More monsters? But I don't think they spot you yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise them. Get close enough to the monster, and a small orange arrow will appear above them. Press the X button and it will give you a wetly roller with your weapon. Lower the HP before the battle even begins. Why not try stringing a preemptive attack on that slime over there? And now they're dead.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
For experience point, 4 gold. And another treasure ball for a slime drop.
Crikey!
Okay. All I know is that the level I was at before I started the second video of my playthrough is level 3.
Go on! Phew.
So once at least level 3, I would stop attacking monsters.
Little blighters, aren't they? Well done!
Okay, we learned Frizz. Be a fireball attack. You can use on B. And this guy called Needlers. Wait, what did I just do? Frizz. Also, in case you don't know, when you select the enemy, it's like, I did not know this before, but the white, if it's highlighting white, that means that it is not dead, but the more it gets to like yellow and then orange and then red, it means that getting closer to, you know, its own death. Right? Don't you know? Okay, good. Got some more herbs. Continue moving. Pick this up. Nope. Oh. And that's it.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Wait, reward for collecting 10 different types of items. Okay.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole? Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
And this is called smog. It's like fog, but smog.
Crikey! Here you go.
Thank you. Oh.
Don't give up.
Hell yeah, I forgot I can bring fire.
Crikey. Go on. Here you go.
Damn.
Don't give up.
Now we can attack smog.
Go on. Crikey. Get him.
Okay, smog is defeated.
Phew. I'm so proud of you.
And we got to the level I'm supposed to be at.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, You really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Alright, let's keep moving. Just leave. Just these spines to climb. You'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Okay, this is pretty dangerous. Why haven't that broke brakes, huh? Just wait to the top, watch your step. Really, they could have died. When you see the icon, you move a little closer and press the X. When change the left arrow in order to interact. Or not. Not much farther, just keep close to the cliff and don't let your nose get the better of you. Almost there.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world
And also
really
show how
is.
dangerous this world really is.
Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Oh, 11 and Gamma made their way back to the bottom of the tour. Yep. Thank you for bringing Cole back to safety, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry. I thought it'd be fun to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again. Promise. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off these horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you, Premier, won't hurt either. That's such a relief. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful around monsters. We owe you one. 11 and Gamera. And Sandy too. Not dodging anyone on the point. Well, no speech bubble.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Wait, 11 is playing what happened on top of the door.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on,
Seriously,
you.
who says
Home
home time? Let me time to go home. Let's head back home. A home time. Really? Guess this is the village, huh? The church, houses, more houses. Okay. Water from the center of the top of Harvest Tour and completely signifies the onset of adulthood. Good. The ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired and be forgetting that. You should head home. Just put your feet up. Oh. Follow the cobblestone. Follow the cobblestone. The cobblestone. Cobblestone. Okay, why did the cobblestone lead to my house? Thank you, Sandy.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the luminary? 11 tried his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused about everything he learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... Oh, I woke up. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today. And your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Thanks, Mom. Okay, we go over here. We start glitching out. Just keep moving. Wait, is this also glitching out? Let me check very quick. Okay, everything looks fine.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Exhausted after his long day, 11 finally falls into a restless slumber. And then morning comes.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Alright, now let's just do 2 quick things before I head off. Oh. I heard about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down the rope, and down the slope, and across the river. When you head to the village entrance to the note, we'll all be waiting to see you off. Dearest me, dear is me. What am I going to do? Well, innocent young 11. You came along at just the right time. I got a favor to ask of you. The other day, I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he got this fluffy feather that he loves, and well, who I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew as far as the roof of your shed. I'll go and get it myself, but I'm not good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyways, you know, you're a brave young man, Bella. So, I was wondering if you'd mind shimmering up there and getting it back to me. You're doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. I knew you'd help me out. As always, pay attention to what the free sentence says, you know. The stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow, no mistaking. Now, there's no time to lose. My son desperately gets his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you climb onto a fair share of roots, but just find something to climb onto and press the circle button to jump over there. Once you find a fluffy feather, bring it back here, and I see if I can give you a little something in return. Best of luck. A peeper's friend feather. First, I'll go around here, jump over here, here, grab this shiny thing. And then jump. 2, 3. Chest. Chest. Oh wait. About 50 gold and yeah, I got the feather. Thanks. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see my boy's face. Oh, before I forget, he's left something in return. I got sleeping. Okay. And that's not all. I got a tip for you. I hope you find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for this purple speech bubble above their heads. Listen to what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others. But don't feel like just because someone shared their rules with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want to change a little in pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. Anyways, thanks again, 11. I really owe you one. Now just remember, whenever waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others and you'll do just fine. Alright, mission complete. And all you need to do now is go to the shop. Okay, in here. So you leaving good old cobblestone, aren't you? Well, make sure you got all the utensils before you set off. Welcome back, customer. How can I serve you? Okay, we got a stick. A pot. Okay, we got a bandana. Clothes. Three medical herbs and 1. Oh yeah, I forgot the door automatically close. Alright. I heard you're going all the way to Elbert. Can I come with you, please? Please? Fine, I suppose I'm a bit young. be careful. It's a long journey. My dad says you have to head north and keep going. And he says it's full of kind people, way more than you see in Cobblestone. Well, I can't wait to go and see for myself. Just because you're setting off on a journey, that doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit wherever you like. If you get hurt, or you need to rest, there's no place like home. That's what I always says. I'm sure your comfortable bed will be there waiting for you when you come back. Can't believe you leave us so soon. Make sure you stock up on items and weapons for your journey. Or remember, there's no point carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip them. So, this is it. My little soldier really leaving. You're not able to come back for a while, or if you say your goodbyes. So, ready? Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it's a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking
It is a
about what you
good way to
can
get
out
money,
of
but
it.
still that is very, very messed up.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? Oh, I don't know what's in store for you out there. But wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Alright. That loading screen. Hoses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in a little time, but sometimes you have to enter areas they can only explore on foot. Don't despair though. A ring of one of many surrounding battles started around Indra will soon bring your faithful friend Gavitin back to your side. Oh, 11. There you are. Matt asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses. And maths too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Where, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop up out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. And if you get lost as well tight, easy, press the square button to take a look at your map. What more, press the X once more. If you got your map open, it allows you to access all sorts of useful information. I'm sure it's all written in your list of traveler's tips in your pack. Well, but you can't go over these things too often. Well, that's it for this video. That's where I left off. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.